Welcome to the Bourbon Van. I'm Julie.
I'm Phil.
It's day 6.
No, it's not.
Oh, 7.
A lot of surprises so far in this tournament, and as always, presented by our friends at Sagamore Spirit. And we hope that your bracket's doing well, so you have a shot at that Sagamore Spirit rye. And by the way, a lot changes. You know, for each round, points go up. You never know. You're not out of it until you're out of it, so hang in there. And as always, we have no idea what this is. I can't introduce anything. Let's get to sipping. That's got a little Tennessee nose to it.
Oh, do you think?
Little limestone, little peanut butter.
Peanut butter? Ooh, that sounds delicious.
Gentle caramely peanut butter, vanilla-ness.
Oh, that's different. Super toasted. Ooh, there was a hint of fruit underneath there.
A lot going on in both of these. These are not alike at all.
Nope.
It's going to be interesting.
That nose smells familiar. I like this one more than I thought that I was going to. Ooh, this is nice.
That's beautiful. Cinnamon coming through there, but the right type of cinnamon. Sometimes it's cinnamon astringency and bite. This is sweet. That coat's really nice, and now the oak comes through on that second sip. The thing is, it reminds me of a fruity candy, but it doesn't taste artificial.
No, and I don't think it's sweet like candy.
There's a sweetness to it, but it's more of a brown sugar sweetness.
Yeah. Man, from the nose, I was not holding this to high expectations, and I thought that was not going to be good. I don't know why. Of course it's going to be good, but I wasn't thinking that it was going to be that good.
Yeah. Well, as we move on, you might have noticed today that my hair is cosplaying as the Heat Miser.
Oh, I love that.
And if you know who the Heat Miser is, how's your back? When's the last time you flipped your mattress? Take care of yourself out there, everybody.
This has a wonderful caramel note to it, the nose. There's something rich, and it is like caramel syrup. I like it. Oh, it is like drinking caramel too. Syrupy. There's something decadent and syrupy about this one. Almost like a caramel sauce that you would put on ice cream.
Yeah, it goes all over the place too, because for a second I got a little grassiness. For another minute I got some bitter, well-aged oak. And now it's back to that caramel. That's how it's finishing.
I got a bit of custard. I don't know why the noses just didn't give too much away on these. I was just gonna be like, I think they're just gonna be fine. They're yummy. Oh shoot, I thought this was gonna be a bit of an easier, I was maybe not thinking, but I was hoping today would be a bit of an easier day than yesterday.
Yeah.
Shoot, there are things that I like about both of these, and the things that I like are completely different.
Bringing a lot of oak now, vanilla that's bubbling up. I didn't get a ton of vanilla up front, and now it's like this wave of great vanilla buttercream frosting.
Yeah. It's so rich that I almost forgot what glass 1 tasted like.
They're both great in different ways. They're both super rich, super powerful, complex, bringing a ton to the table.
Strawberries in there.
Yeah, uber satisfying. It's everything that I want from a bourbon.
I almost kind of want this one over because I like them both so much.
I have a decision.
I think I have a decision too.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, wow.
You know, I don't really care for grassy. I like hay and sort of farmy barnyard stuff, but even the slightest hint of grass clippings throws me off completely.
Yeah.
Glass 1 is more cinnamon probably than I would normally prefer, but glass 2 had a lot of cinnamon too, so that's why I'm going glass 1.
That's really interesting. I don't get any of those flavor notes actually on glass 2. I think maybe they need to be like super pronounced for me to pick them up, or I just like them, so then it's just part of my flavor palette, I guess. There is something so custardy, so caramely, so desserty about glass number 2.
You chose the logo glass today.
I did.
Logo is letter Q, as in, let's quit making people wait and tell us what it is.
Aww, this is really funny actually. Maker's Mark BRT-01.
I didn't choose the... I love these Maker's Mark wood finishes.
I know.
What did I choose? What's in Super Good?
You're not going to be disappointed by what you chose. Chattanooga 111.
Okay.
I'm actually not sure if I've had this yet.
Yeah, no, I don't think either one of us has. Every Chattanooga that we try, we absolutely love it. So not surprised it's moving forward for at least one of us. I just think I would have expected it to be flipped. It just goes to show, even we don't know what the heck is going on.
I know. I feel like I should be disappointed, but I'm not, because I also love Maker's Wood Finish series.
Yeah, there's nothing to be disappointed about here, and we will be back with matchup number 2.
Back for matchup 2, and Who knows what's going to happen?
Apparently anything can and will happen. On to the nose.
Fluffy.
My goodness.
It smells like bourbon. Caramels, vanillas.
The oak is the star of the show.
Very oak, yeah. It's super oaky.
Wow.
Almost like a wet oak, like a dark wet oak. Does that exist? I don't know.
Glass 2.
It's a sweeter nose.
Yeah, there's more fruit here, but the presence of oak is really nice.
It smells a little bit like an apple cider, a hot apple cider.
Oh, these both smell great. Cheers.
Cheers. There's peppermint on this one.
This one goes a lot of different places and I like it.
I actually, when I took the sip, I was like, oh, this might be an easy one. I'm not 100% on this one. And then that peppermint came through at the end and I was like, ooh, I like the finish though.
It's oak, it's dark, dark, dark brown sugar. Molassesy.
I feel like I just brushed my teeth.
Minty, for sure. But vanilla and mint is a combo that I really, really like, and there's definitely that here.
Interesting.
Yeah, cherry candy. Spice, though.
Oof.
A little cinnamon, but it dissipates and goes straight to the sweetness in the end and the mint. Wow.
This does not strike me as a beginner bourbon.
I would agree with that.
There's a hint of bite to this one on the palate.
Yeah.
That I do find enjoyable, but only because I've been drinking for a while. A couple years now.
The richness
Plus.
here is nice. I would expect the finish to last a little bit longer given the richness and the big flavors.
I'm withholding judgment on this glass because I really do think this is good.
Yeah, I think it's good, yeah.
Those first two though, that we had today were just so tasty.
Yeah.
I gotta forget about those.
Let's take a break and go to glass 2.
Yeah, the glass one's a thinker. I got a little bit of herbal on this one with a sweet finish.
I was gonna say, this one takes you some interesting places too. There's an earthiness, like you said, herbaceous quality to it. Super rich, coats really well off the bat, and now it's coming through with some fruit on the finish.
I think I need another sip because I was actually thinking this one drank a little thin.
Yeah, I thought so at first, but then the way that it coated the tongue and what's coming around now is almost like a fruit cup, like pears, the cherries, that those
a
little
thicker finish almost.
Yeah, almost syrupy, fruity sort of fruit cup there. That's great.
This is another one that's gonna trip me up a bit.
This is a strange matchup.
Yeah, neither one of these are in my wheelhouse.
I think the logo has a hint of bitterness. At first I wasn't sure about it, and now I'm really liking the way that sort of bitter oak is pairing with the brighter fruit, sugar, vanilla, spice.
I find glass 2 kind of curious. Like the palate does nothing for me up until like 3/4 of the way through.
Yeah.
But it has a wonderful finish.
Right. There's something that's just fantastic enough that's happening late in that sip.
Yeah.
That's not just like, okay, I see what's there. It's more like, oh wow, that's a nice surprise. It's almost like these two glasses bring totally different things to the table. I mean, one of them, the up front is great, and then the finish is a little disappointing. The other one, the up front it's okay, and then the finish is holy cow. Okay, well, we're gonna need a little time.
Yeah. I'm really interested to know what these are.
I can't wait to find out. I'm all in on one of these being more decadent. There's a richness that appeals to me. That's one of the things that I've learned about myself in this tournament, is that texture matters more than I realized, and that's given me my answer here. I'm ready.
I think I'm ready.
All right.
I just finished the glasses. Whatever.
1, 2, 3. Okay, we're on the same page on this one.
I'm not sure why I chose this one. That's not entirely true. I liked this the entire way through for what it offered.
Yeah.
There was hints of moments where I was like, ooh, this one could overtake one, but not enough moments. Where this one, I never strayed the other way.
You know, consistency-wise, glass 1 was always there. Glass 2 started to get a little spicy for me at the end. I think that glass 1 is something a little more special. It tastes elevated to me. I think we need to find out what it is.
Yep.
The glass that we eliminated is L for logo glass, or let me know what's been defeated. Your face is doing a thing.
I mean, so this one is kind of interesting because of the two bottles that are in here, but I'm a bit like flummoxed.
What's L?
L, the logo glass.
L for lost.
is Smoke Wagon. Uncut, Unfiltered, which if you watch this channel, you know it is like...
We love our Smoke Wagon.
It might be my favorite bottle ever.
Obviously, it had some very tough competition.
Yikes.
Wait, so who beat Smoke Wagon? What's in the super good glass? That's letter V as in, wow, that's very good whiskey.
Four Roses OBSK.
I
mean, you can't be upset, but it's still like a bit shocking.
That Four Roses bottle, though, I will say this. We've only had it once or twice.
Yeah.
We raved about it. We loved it. Smoke Wagon knocked out for you. Chattanooga 111 knocked out for you. Talk about a shocking day. This one was really surprising.
What a wild day today.
From wherever we are.
To wherever you are.
Cheers.
Cheers. One more doubleheader. And we're done with round one.
Thank goodness.